Welcome back to the channel, if you're joining us again. Let's see what we're going to get into this week. As always, we'll have the usual MOTs and repair work and probably some funny issues. It usually is the amount of cars we go through every week. Do you fancy seeing anything to do with that lot? Stick around. Ooh. What's that? That sounds fruity. You struggle to get out of there. Yeah. They do have really nice interiors, don't they? All the stitching and the carbon fibre and all that. .2 litre. F12.
Yeah, carbon brakes.
I know. I wouldn't fancy replacing those rotors, you know what I mean? But if you're buying this sort of car, then yeah, you know what I'm saying. Oh yes. Oh, I bet that sounds lovely, full chat. Well, I mean, around here, you never be able to open it ever. Anyway, it's just traffic lights and roadworks all around where we are. Oh yeah, look, where'd he learn how to drive? Gone in on the wonk. She's just in for MOT. We've got this Q5 in for service and we've got to check through it because they didn't buy it that long ago. All it says on the service history, which is just, it's not very detailed service history as you expect from a dealership. Be interesting to see because it had like we do a PDI for our car sales. It had their version of that when she bought it, and when she bought it, it was at the mileage where spark plugs should have been changed. So we're gonna have a look and see. Let's get into it. Ooh, not really old and burnt out. They are the NGK VW plugs. They are, yeah. I reckon they're the original plugs. Crusty on there as well. That confirms that then. Because we usually say do plugs every what? 20? Yeah, about 20,000 miles. Yeah. No. So yeah, realistic. It's hard to say, isn't it? They should have been changed already because it's had a couple of services. The last service was 37,000 miles by them, so they should have been done before that, realistically. As suspected, they're original plugs, judging by that. And there's no record of them being changed by the dealership. So, set of plugs, and these are in. For spark plugs, these ones, they're pretty expensive as well, which is quite annoying, but it is what it is, unfortunately. I want to check that air filter, make sure that's been done, and then the next thing will be the cabin filter. I highly doubt that those have been changed, but I'll have a look anyway. It just completely died. It's only Monday morning. Just want to do the emissions test on this, and the computer's just completely crashed in the middle of it. All the brake tests done, everything, just the emissions to do, and it's just gone mate. Bad that, isn't it? Look at the date on when the filter was made, it would have been used a little bit after that. Original filter. That weren't changed at any point in the last 40k. I think the cabin filter is going to be the same. That's pretty black. absolutely full of stuff. And again, yeah, bought a car from my main dealer. Realistically, this stuff should have been done when they bought it at the end of last year. Sorry, end of 24 is when they bought it. It obviously didn't have cabin filter in it or an air filter, all spark plugs. I mean, I'm wondering now if the oil filter's still the same. All of those service items have now been changed. Some of them should have done before it came here, than the last time, but obviously I've got to do the service reset. You can do a procedure on this with the infotainment system, but I thought quickly, why not plug the top don in and see how quickly it would do it compared to the snap-on. Snap-on is very quick and easy to use, so let's just have a quick look at that, shall we? Okay, let's just get this plugged in down here whilst that's booting up. Just down here on this 2021 Q5. Okie dokie. Might do that later. Maintenance, and let's go into oil. Audi. Automatically do it. Let's read for the VIN. Oh, okay. Failed to read VIN. I wonder why he's done that. Strange. Let's read it, come on. There we go. Maybe that wasn't quite connected with the Bluetooth yet. It'll confirm that. SUV, okay. General. Actually, no, that's the, yeah. Okay, so the interval display has been reset. That's pretty easy to do. Well, I mean, that's easy enough to do, easy enough to use, quite fast. Let's get out of the vehicle. And I like that as well. Makes a noise, it tells you to remember to remove that from down there. Pushing off. Pull her back out. Easy as that. This is actually a subscriber of the channel. I'm not going to disclose names and stuff. Shout out for bringing us your business. It's just gone for MOT, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah. Well,
Straight through. Couple of advisories, yeah. Nice to see something, you know, after these that are not completely hanging. So yeah, she's gone through that, and then just going to do a quick oil change service for them. Ooh, not too stiff. Oh, I made a mess, look. That's the thing with these filter houses that are upside down. What though? These different shaped VXRs,
yeah.
they're a bit bland, aren't they?
Yeah.
In comparison to the original Corsa VXRs, they don't look anything that different, do they? Just sounds like a normal car. It needs a few
Compared to the Fiesta ST.
mods. I mean, the only thing you can really tell on these, it's got twin pipes and these bucket seats.
Quite comfy.
They are, yeah, to be fair, they are. The rest of the cars just pretty normal. Like, it's what we always say, like the older cars, they've actually got character, but the new stuff is a bit mundane, isn't it? But you know, still gets up the road quite quick. Around about that 4,000 rev mark.
Plastic there, the backs of them.
Yeah, fair play. Tin foil. But it ain't stupid if it works. Service reset quickly. Let's just, all we've got to do is use them buttons with the ignition on. Scroll through, go into settings and maintenance. We have been over this before on here. Service, blah. Let's reset that because we've just done it, and that's your lot. Easy as that. Easy as that on these Nissans. That's all done. So yeah, on to the next. Oh dear. Yeah, that thing. That was blowing like mad. on that manifold. Typically with these little Igos, anything with this sort of edges set up, the Citroens, like C1s and that, the older ones, they're just so rusty. I had to cut a few things off. Get that changed. This one's having all the love as well. We've got obviously a new catalytic converter, manifold to go on it, drop links, got arms, service, MOT. There's a big bill going on that one, I tell ya. The labour, nah, it's not that bad. They're quite simple to work on, to be honest. Get all this lot stripped off, get it back on, get that out of the door. Honestly, we are flat out again. Who remembers this noisy thing from last week's video? So we're just getting into it. Well, I'm not, I'm over there, but. So, that diagnosis was correct. Fair enough. Now we've got a spare half hour or so, get it in quick, change it. Issue is, we got the wrong one sent out. Fantastico! It is what it is, can't do nothing about it, can you? Sparky still haven't been. It's the end of Tuesday now. That thing just changed the drive shaft on it because it was completely gone. Boot had disappeared and all the grease had gone. Just buttoning that back together now. We might actually get around to this VRS this week, getting the clutch changed. I mean, they're on holiday, so it's one of them hospital jobs. They're not back for a little bit yet. We've had a load more stuff turn up over there. Still waiting for that Igo to disappear. That had all that work done on it. Yeah, I've got another Fiesta there from Castles. That's all been PDI'd. It's just, we've got a load more stuff coming tomorrow. We love it, really. Oh yeah. Workshop soaking wet. Beautiful. Right, let's get back into it. This is from last week. The axle bushes that were dodgy, we got them through now. Yeah, I mean, this one here, it's quite bad. But this on this side, whoa! I bet I can pull that out of my fingers, yeah. Beautiful. Oh!
Got a bit of a problem there, because when you wiggle the wheel,
oh, chassis moving!
I'm surprised it hasn't snapped in. This is where they normally go.
Yeah.
Snap the back ends off.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
But
actually, when it's compressed, you won't see that.
I did notice this wheel looked like it was kicking at an angle.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Scared to drive that because there's actually the inner and outer chassis got. The only thing holding that together is, well, that fits in there, but that's not very good. Just must be out there. There you can actually see all the way through that.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And there, yeah.
There's nothing.
It's literally like here, really. It's just sort of floating there. I think the suspension, like the subframe's holding it together.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, it's scary. That hasn't happened.
Not being funny, no, that hasn't suddenly happened in a year, is it? That must have been banging around when they was driving it here.
Yeah.
Clutch time. On the Skoda? Sounds like he's found some more rust on that. Yeah, it's definitely been like that for a long time.
Because I didn't even touch that and I
Is
had
that
metal missing.
It'd be funny to get a magnet and see if anyone's filled it with filler around there. Beautiful. Skoda Octavia VRS. Seen it on the channel once or twice before, making all the choo-choo noises. Clutches, well, we don't know what exactly has happened, but story as it goes, you drove it through some flood water few weeks ago, and then when he went back to the car, it won't select gears. Put your foot on the clutch, try and put it in gear, it won't have any of it. Engine not running, you can select the gears. So obviously the plate is not releasing. Now we don't know what's happened, whether the release bearing seized onto the pressure plate as the friction plate rust welded itself to the pressure plate, flywheel. Don't know. So yeah, let's dive into that one. As suspected. I mean, it doesn't really matter for the sake of what we're doing, because we're changing it all, but there you go. And that's what happens to that. That's all left behind on the pressure plate. Yeah, proper.
Oh, crikey.
Yeah, no, just left chunks behind. It's what happens when you drive your car through a flood. And, well, turn it off.
Yeah.
Pretty much as soon as you've gone through the water. Driven it for long enough and ridden the clutch enough, it would have dried it all out. But there we go, at least you know the cause now. Got a full LUK clutch, dual mass flywheel and that. Let's get all that thrown back together. Fair play. What's that one like?
Minimum amount on that one.
193k.
Got a master in a car like this.
Must have had a timing chain. That was your foot. Completely off. That'll be the next one on this ramp for a clutch. Well, no, it won't actually, will it? Because he does all his own repairs. But thought we're going to have to push that out the rollers then. Should we hear a couple of choo-choos whilst we're testing this clutch out? You've got to road test them, you know. Clutch feels alright. Oh man. Still a boy racer at heart. The person that owns this car does drive it very hard. So just want to make sure that we're not getting any slip. Obviously I can't do big speeds, but a couple of pulls. Don't think there's any problem. Last speed bump, let's go from a basic standstill. Good enough. Right, where's Big Dan going? He's in my way. Get out of the way, Dan! Just having a chuckle about this. This it sounds like a Subaru Boxer flat 4, doesn't it? What a beast. Well, that's just coming for tests, but engine management light and ABS light, massive exhaust lead. Yeah, it's a really good car. The thing is, right, when someone says, oh yeah, no MOT, it's a really good car, you just know, don't you? So yeah, other than the ABS, engine management light, massive exhaust lead, misfiring. It's obviously been in a crash, and it's facing the floor. Yeah, no beam pattern because they're all misted up anyway. I mean, she drives it at night, can she actually see where she's going? Oh! Jesus Christ. No, 0 number plate lights. Not a single one. Hasn't even left the floor yet. Someone has actually attempted to repair it. Look at the cable ties. I told you there was no, well, there's no gases going through there, is there? Really? Oh my days. It's the fact that someone tried to fix it just makes it even worse. Do you know what I mean? You can't repair that anyway.
It should be in there.
Yeah. But like you just said, that is a brand new rear subframe. Look, it's got new copper brake pipes and stuff on it. But whoever done it,
they forgot to connect
the handbrake cable. I can't believe it. It's had brakes.
Yeah, hubs. Yeah, new
a whole lot, isn't it?
Hubs, yeah. But then the exhaust is knackered.
Yeah. God. Yeah. Oh, it's a really good car. If a customer says that to you, oh yeah, good car, should go for its test. No one says that, do they? Do you know what I mean? Just by glancing around the thing, like, you can see that all these things are wrong with it. Right, that's the first comical thing this morning. BMW 4 Series in, car sales, it's got a bit of knock in it, but the rod itself, no. What it is, which is quite common these days, we see a lot of it now, up in there, that bushing, get your tool, just nipped it up ever so slightly for them, knocking's gone. There we go. Doesn't need the labourer going through a change of track rod on that. At the moment, obviously in the future, I mean, it's a wear and tear part, they do wear out, but for the minute, that would be alright for them because they need to get it gone. It's got booked in for tyres and all sorts, so quick fix on that. They might get the other bits done and say, look, I'll send it back, can you chuck a bushing in it for us? All change PDI, etc. And then, well, flat out Friday again. Yeah. Mid-morning Friday now, and the Sparkies still haven't turned up this week. Honestly, reliable bunch they are, I tell you. Nearly lost that one. Just done the clutch slave on this BMW and ow, God, it's hurting me eye now. And yeah, walked past it, I thought, there's a light in there. Dan, we're going for another episode here of something that's been looked after by main dealer all its life. I don't know when them spark plugs were last changed, but they're all rusty and crusty as well. Full dealer history. Easy.
You got on there little tabs down there.
I don't know, it's fairly black.
It's quite dirty, yeah.
It's not years and years old, but probably could have done with changing before it come here. Getting towards the end of the day now. Still no electricians.
Caked in
Oh yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Actually got some car parking spaces out there. We got that BMW's gonna go, isn't it? And then, well, that's just turned up, but that'll go. This Kia will go. Is this stuff turn up over the weekend?
No, it shouldn't be.
Not at the moment. Until you get some emergency calls over the weekend with breakdowns and that. I think we'll leave it there. Got a couple of jobs left to finish up. We might actually get away before 5 o'clock on Friday. That hasn't happened for about, what, a year and a half, I don't think. I can't remember the last time. Last week we was here till like 6:30. As always, thanks for tuning in and following along with what me and Dan are up to. If you like what you see, have a look back through the channel. Might see some other videos that you like. There's quite a selection up there now. And if you really like it, hit the subscribe button. And we'll see you on the next one.